that is important to explain because it changes everything. Because, and I will show you some examples. Before, the LLM basically couldn't, it doesn't have hands. So if you tell it to pick up this folder, it basically sends you like 400 pages of how to pick up a folder. It describes you the motion. And now all of a sudden with Agentic, what they build into them is tool calling, which means they can now actually program a hand to pick up the paper. And that is interesting because if you used LLMs for search before, you had a lot of hallucinations simply because before it was Agentic, it could only search in the words it knew. So it could not break out of its vocabulary. It couldn't expand its knowledge. It could only answer you based on what it knows already. And if you have recently used LLMs for search, you also see that it now always does some kind of actual search. So it is now capable of actually, and most of them literally just go to Google, search, click on the first 10 results, read them, and summarize the answer for you. So they just got hands. This is especially interesting in coding, which is more my discipline, because before, yes, it could generate code, but it was never able to run it. And if you can't run it, you can't verify if it actually works, which means you got a lot of bullshit. And that was also the breakthrough moment from here to there, when coding became the most profitable application of AI models. And the last one is for research. When you have tool calling available, again, before, when you do like really big research, you say like, give me all the academic papers on this. It's limited to the scope of the training data, which is often old. And now with tool calling, it's possible that it actually calls an external database, or it calls an internal knowledge base, which I'm going to explain you. So that's why Agentic, basically, it sounds very fancy. It just means now it can actually do things, which makes it, though, much more reliable and safe in that sense. And ironically, also more token efficient or more energy efficient, because instead of using a lot of thinking time to invent an answer for you that's utter bullshit, it's now actually going to Google, letting Google do its thing, finding relevant search results, and just basically recaps the words at you. So it's not going internal, it's now going external. So far, so clear? I'm trying to do it in the least technical way possible.